You know how long to beat? Yeah? Well, don't. You know the scenario. A game looks good, but your backlog is massive. You want short games only, 10 hours max, and so you resort to this website. You might have counted up the hours it will take you to beat every game you own, or maybe just a few that you're considering buying. But each time you tick off a game from your backlog, whether long or short, it feels like you've lost a little bit of weight. But does it feel fun? If you answered yes, then wait a few seconds. Okay, you can leave now, we're past the 30-second mark. If you have a sheet like this, then you might be too far gone. My guarantee of freedom becomes a few words of encouragement which you'll probably pretend to be grateful for. Because what benefit does a time limit give? This isn't Pikmin. It's like you're trying to make a game out of playing games, but you want to end the games as soon as possible, but you made that a game. That's stupid. Video games are designed to be played at your pace. Emphasis on your, because you're different to everyone else unless you are me. So let me put it this way. Wait! Before we continue, though it's literally in the name, let's quickly go over what HowLongToBeat actually is. HowLongToBeat is a popular website designed to show gamers how long they should expect a game to last. Its popularity grew so wide that it was implemented directly to Game Pass and modded into other storefronts like Steam by fans. It has roots like Rushed and Leisure and playstyles such as Completionist, among others. But the longer the game is, the more inaccurate the length will be. What if I only collect some things? Wait, I'll get into that later. Okay, back to the vid. This is Bob. Bob has a 9 to 5 and works in the difficult field of data entry. When he gets home, he likes to relax by entering data. When he earns money, he buys video games which he adds to his data, and he pretends he'll play one day. He only likes some of them, but adds them all to his list, so when he looks at his mountains of games, he never actually feels like playing any because he worked out that he would have to play for the next 19 years straight to beat them all. The games in your backlog are games you want to play. If you don't want to play them, remove them from your list immediately, whether permanently or temporarily. As someone who likes JRPGs, it takes me a few months per game, meaning it takes ages to get through my backlog, and I often lose interest in games in it. I found that telling myself that games weren't in my backlog just wasn't enough, so I even ended up selling them, because why keep games you won't play? Collectors, I see you, stop typing in the comments right now, I'm one of you, I promise. I do have an open mind to this, so if you feel like a time limit helps you have fun, please let me know, as this is completely subjective, but so is liking the Borderlands movie. So, you've purged the backlog, you've trimmed the fat, and now you're left with only the creme de la creme, the games you truly want to dive into, but time limits still loom over you like some kind of self-imposed curse, like you're racing against an invisible clock that only you can hear ticking away. But realize this, when did completing games become more fun than the game itself? When did it turn into something that needed to be optimized and scheduled? Remember when you lost yourself in a game, not caring about how long it took? It was just about the experience and the fun. Somewhere along the way we got obsessed with efficiency, with the idea that more games played equals more enjoyment. But that's just not how this works. Okay, imagine this. You sit down with a game you've been looking forward to for months. You're excited, right? But then instead of just enjoying it, you're constantly checking the time, calculating how many hours you got left before you move on to the next one. If you take too long, oops, now it will take longer to beat the backlog. Doesn't that take away from the game? You're not even really playing it for fun. And for what? To say you did it? To tick another box? That's not gaming, that's speedrunning. The website does what it serves, and for that it's great, and I can see why people use it. But I just feel like without realizing, it limits people into specific genres, which leads to what I hate the absolute most, people saying that there are no good games anymore. But that's a topic for another day. I just wanted to rant a little about how bad optimizing hobbies can be. Thanks for watching.